guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be bringing you a kitchen renovation transformation type video. We are going to be making a few changes to our kitchen. Nothing like huge or major, but just some changes that won't make a big difference. It just won't be anything huge, any demo or anything like that. But and it's not going to happen overnight either. It's probably going to take a little bit of time. But I just wanted to get this video started now so I could show you a before and kind of talk to you a little bit about the plans on what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to flip the camera around, do a before shot, and as I show you some of the kitchen areas, I will be kind of explaining to you what we plan on doing. So I'll get started. Also, don't mind my kitchen is not the cleanest and the most organized, but that is also kind of part of the transformation process. So I will get started. Okay, so I am just going to do a scan of a before shot of my kitchen here, and then like I said, I will kind of go over a little bit here on the plans for some of the changes that will be happening. As you can see, some of the process is starting. There's Jordan. So, I will just start with kind of over here. So, the plan is to change this wall color. This wall color is actually the wall color that I picked when we moved in here. It was a different color. I picked this color. I picked it with an idea in my head of the picture that I saw and the kitchen that it was in, and I liked that picture and the color of the walls in that picture with that kitchen. Got it on my walls, and I didn't love it, but we kind of needed to get the walls painted and get moved in, and we wanted, to get it painted before we moved in. So this is what we are left with, is this pink color. So the plan is, as you can see here, this is actually 4 different colors. It is all looking the same, and they do all kind of look similar-ish. But this is only one coat, and so for me to get a good idea of what these colors are going to look like, I'm probably going to have to do a couple coats on it just to see. So that's kind of the start there. I'm trying to pick a new wall color. So these walls are going to be a different color. I'm trying to go for that perfect grayish color because the walls that are in the dining room and our living room are more of a beige. So I want more of a gray in here. So I kind of want them to match. So that's kind of what I'm trying to go for. So these walls are going to be painted. All the stuff on top of the cupboards I still am going to keep up there. I like all of that. And then we are going to paint all of the cupboards. And that is still to be determined what color they're going to be. These top cupboards are for sure going to all be white. That's a for sure. As far as these bottom cupboards go, they may be the same color as the top. I'd like to convince my husband to do gray. I feel like he's going to be like, that's craziness to have 2 different color cupboards, but that's kind of the look I would like to go with. So that's to be determined, but these cupboards are for sure getting painted either all white or they're going to be a gray and a white. So we'll see how that goes. I guess, I don't know. We'll see. So anyways, that's that. And then as far as everything else, I would really love to kind of declutter some of the things that we have on our countertops. So this is kind of like our command station where all of our mail sits. I would like to declutter that and possibly move it up into maybe these cupboards up here so it's kind of more hidden instead of out in so much out in the open. But definitely for sure a declutter happening there. And then I do still have, I mean, some of these things like this computer isn't always up there. There's paint samples over here. But like this stuff maybe not be there. This is like our little centerpiece that I keep up. I change throughout the seasons, but so I just like a little bit less on our counters. And then also I would like to go through, some of our cupboards are still okay. Like this is our Tupperware cupboard. Needs some organizing and decluttering for sure. So some of the cupboards I would still like to go through. I would like to go through our cleaning products and declutter and organize that. But some of the stuff is already okay and organized fine, but I would like to go through some of those too. And then these windows, I would like to get rid of this shade here and just get some regular old like faux wood white curtain blinds, and then maybe do like a valance or something over the top, or some type of curtain as well there. The countertops are gonna stay the way they are for now. I mean, if we had the budget right now, we would probably rip out all the cupboards, all the countertops, and just redo them, but that's just not in the plan for now. So that's the plan. So I will for sure be taking you guys along on the process of transforming this kitchen. And then you know, some things like I would like to change out this, get something maybe different for up there. I'd maybe like to add some things to the tops of these cupboards, as far as like decor, kind of get rid of that stuff on top of the fridge, kind of declutter our front of the fridge. I'd like to maybe start hanging maybe like a seasonal wreath on this door, or maybe even a seasonal wreath on our basement door, or maybe some type of sign and a wreath over on this one or something. So I would like to add a little bit of decor in here as well. But all of this is going to take time. Like I said, nothing's going to happen overnight, but those are just kind of some ideas, some things that will be happening as we go. So like I said, I will bring you along for the transformation. In the next couple weeks, the walls will be painted, and either sometime before that or shortly after that, the cupboards will be painted, and then everything else will probably kind of fall after that. So that is the plan. Hop on here and do another update for our kitchen. Remodel, renovation, whatever you want to call it. We have now made a decision on the wall color and on the cupboard color. So we got our paint from a local hardware store here. Well, I shouldn't say local to here. They have them all around, but I know that they're not around the whole United States. But anyways, it's a store called Menards. So this is the paint that we got. It's Pittsburgh Paints and Stains Paramount, and we got that in this early evening color. And this is what's going to be going on our walls. And then for our cupboards, we're going to be doing this chalked country gray color. And then I will be sealing them in a polyacrylic. I haven't got that yet, just because I'm going to do it in state. Well, I'll be getting the polyacrylic too, because I'll have to do that before I put the cupboards back on, so I don't have to go back through and take them back off, I guess. So anyways, this will be for our walls, this will be for our cupboards. So I just wanted to give you guys that update. And then we did also decide that we are going to be redoing the countertops, but that's probably just going to take a little bit longer, just budget wise, to save up the money to do it. But we did decide that we wanted to redo our countertops as well. So I will be giving you that in a later update, but just wanted to kind of keep up with the process here. So paint, colors, figured out. So now let the painting begin. Okay guys, so I did just want to give you another kitchen update. And although this cupboard here is actually in my dining room, I wanted to use this as kind of like a practice for me to see how the rest of my kitchen is going to go and kind of get myself into a rhythm and just see what the process is going to end up being. I've never painted, well, I have painted cupboards before, but they were not my own, and I was just kind of helping out where I'm starting kind of from scratch here with my own. So anyways, this is my cupboards with one coat of that chalk paint that I showed you, and the lighting isn't great, but I still have to get a paintbrush up underneath to get closer to the actual countertop. But this is kind of step one of the cupboard painting for my kitchen. So I wanted to give you an update. Okay, so I just wanted to do a little update on the kitchen remodel slash update, kitchen update that we're doing. We have the walls in the kitchen all painted now, which I shared earlier. The color, it's like a gray color, and that we got it from Menards, but the walls have been painted. And don't mind, I have clutter and a mess happening everywhere else in my kitchen. That's also going to be fixed at some point, I think I mentioned. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on the walls being done. And then I can actually show you what all the cabinets are going to look like. So this is the finished cabinet. The country gray chalk paint that I had showed earlier is what's on here, and then I just used this polyacrylic clear satin over it, and then I just got these, they're like a matte black pull handle, and it's the same for the drawers and the doors, and then I just spray painted the hinges black. So all the cabinets in here are going to look like that. So that's kind of the next step in the process. And then this step probably won't be in this video. It'll probably just be in a later video because this is going to take us a while to get, but we are going to be replacing the countertops, and this is the countertops that we're going to have, but that won't be in this video because that'll be a little ways down the road. But the cabinets and these will be replaced, and then I do want to paint the trim. This trim was already white, so I want it all to look like that. So that will be white, and then I'll have to go around this trim and do that white, and then I'll have to move on into the rest of the downstairs, but we'll start in here. So cabinets next, and then the trim, and then I'm going to be taking this down and getting some new white blinds, and then I'll probably start on decluttering and organizing the cupboards after that. So anyways, there's another update for you guys. Okay, so I think I am just going to be ending this kitchen renovation video here with you guys, and then I'll kind of break up some of the other stuff that we have planned for the kitchen. But I did just want to show you a good after shot, well, as good as I can get with the lighting that I have in here right now. But a good after shot of our kitchen, what it looks like now. So we have, like I shared earlier, we have painted the walls gray, a gray color. And I did share that earlier in this video, the brand and the actual name of the color. And then we got the hardware on the cupboards from Menards as well. It's just, I showed this earlier, it's this matte black, and then all of our hinges I just spray painted a matte black color. And then of course the cupboards, they've been painted a gray color as well. So this is gonna end this video. I will have future videos that are going to show some decluttering on top of our cupboards and some decluttering and organization in our cupboards. And then there'll probably be like a decorate video coming up, because I do plan on adding just a couple decor pieces in here as well. And then a little bit down the road, we will, like I've said in the past, we're going to switch out these countertops for something different. And then I'm thinking we might do a backsplash along here as well. So those are just some things to come. And so I will, of course, be updating you as those happen with new videos. But I just wanted to end this video here with just the new wall color and the new cabinets and the new hardware that we have here in our kitchen now. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. And I also did want to go over too with you guys quickly the walls with the color and the paint that we did. We did 2 coats of paint on the wall, and then for the cupboards with the paint that we chose, we actually did 3 coats of paint on like the baseboard of the cupboards, and then of all of the cupboard doors we did 3 coats on one side, 3 coats on the inside, and then we didn't actually paint the inside of our cupboards. So and then like the drawers here, we did 3 coats of paint just on the outside of the drawers. And then after we put the paint on, we just put the clear coat on over that, and we did about 2 coats, and then we'd have to do like a touch-up coat on there. So I didn't do any sanding of any kind at all. I didn't sand them before, I didn't sand them during, and I didn't do any sanding before the clear coat or anything. I literally just took off all of the cupboards and all of the drawers, painted the baseboard, and then clear coated it once I got the 3 coats on there. And then I did the painting on the cupboards and the drawers and clear coated after that and put them on. So I didn't do any sanding to them at all. And I had, finished cupboards that had a clear coat on them before. So like I said, I didn't do any prepping. And then I did get a finish on here that isn't like perfectly smooth. It is a little bit of a rougher finish, but nothing like I don't know, nothing. I don't think it's bad. So anyways, that is going to be the end of this video. And then another thing that I'll mention in here is that I'm not sure what I'm doing with the trim in here anymore. I kind of like, since it's so gray in here, and then our countertops will eventually be a white and gray color, and then I think the black backsplash is going to be like a white subway tile. I was originally going to paint all this trim white because some of the trim in here is white already. And then some of this trim in here is this brown color. And now that I have all of the gray in here, and then thinking about, and then just kind of looking at this white trim in here, I don't think it looks bad, but I also don't think the wood looks bad. And I think the wood might be nice to warm up the space a little bit, since it is going to be so gray and white in here. So I've been going back and forth if I want to keep the wood trim or paint it white. And then that kind of brings me back to the thing of if I want to get a new blind in here. And I'm not sure then if I keep this brown color, if I want the blind to be like a wood color blind, or if I want to do the white. So I don't know. I've been going kind of back and forth in my mind on what I want to do, but on that part. So that will also probably be in an updated video too, what I ended up deciding to do. So anyways, longest outro ever, but I did just want to throw in a couple more pieces of information for you guys, and I'll wrap it up here. And I do apologize for Jordan over there. He is, I'll show you, he's working on this Sesame Street matching game, and he is enjoying showing me every single time he gets a match, and he really wants me to tell him how good he's doing. So anyways, wrapping up this video here. Give it a like, subscribe. Bye.